All right. Day 12 night. Let's go.
After the surge, no one was even sure that anyone inside the Vale survived. Yet, clearly, they've been here in dire straits this entire... Why didn't they lower the Vale to seek help? Surely a few broken arcs isn't what stopped them.
Everything I found in the Bastion suggests the Enclave leadership was fractured after the surge. Maybe the simple truth is they were in over...
I hate to think the Enclave fell so far from what it once was.
Can't help but wonder what life might have been like if they'd lowered the...
Not just for them. No matter who you were or where you came from, the Enclave could be your home. After the surge, Weavers didn't just lose the Enclave. We were outcasts in every nation. Not that I need to tell you that. You sacrificed a lot to become a Weaver. The Veil served as a constant reminder that magic was the source of all the world's problems. A convenient scapegoat for every failed leader. And Weavers were an acceptable and the Hearthsiders just left it.
So we need to find out why.
Okay, that's a good question to ask. Can we? No, we can't. Cool. So where should I start? Supply run, complete the cipher. Those are same actually. Asylum. So everything is with Lane. So what does he want? Okay, I have the weave stand for the new spell. Ice wall. What? I had the ice wall. Frostmine. Actually, this is a good spell. Yeah. Flash freeze the area in question. Very nice. We can actually talk.
An expected abnormal amount of degradation in the aftermath of the surge.
Looking over the notes from the Bastion.
Dated almost 40 years ago, contemporaneous with the surge. The enchanter who created the notes was quite... Most people who had actually designed arcs had died in the surge, it seemed.
The best we have is a novice's musing.
The observations appear accurate, and the enchanter was careful not to draw any ill-founded conclusion. But good methodology cannot replace experience. It makes sense now that the Enclave lost control of their own constructs.
If we could help the Hearthsiders get on their feet, do you think they could regain control of the arcs?
Anyone who knew anything about the Ark's core design is long dead. A particularly innovative enchanter might have some luck with minor malfunctions, but the Arks aren't simply shut down or stumbling blindly in fields they once farmed. They've become violent, presumably even against their creators, and that won't be solved by something as simple as reapplying their grease.
There's no hope of regaining...
With enough dedication, time, and research, anything, but it won't be easy. Don't stay your blade just yet.
The arc we followed through the Vale wasn't hostile. Any new ideas on what makes it different?
One possibility is that, since we know the Ark was being smuggled out of the Enclave, its deactivation might have insulated it from the surge. Another option, according to her notes, Lucia tinkered with its governing schema. That may also have had an impact. We do know our little friend is quite resilient to magic in general. That certainly could have contributed.
The letters were untouched, but the eye blotted out a lot of information from other documents I collected in the Bastion. Do you think the Enclave's leader was trying to hide the Ark hostility from his own people?
I'm not sure how you could hide the fact that constructs taller than a building have gone on a rampage. Still, in times of crisis, paranoid governments have tried to bury all manner of scandals. And the Enclave certainly seems paranoid.
I guess there's still a lot of Ark smashing in my future.
For the time being, at least.
Yeah. If we can't use them to farm, they make great scrap.
Relegating the Enclave's premier innovation to scavenged parts isn't a victory we should be celebrating.
It's something.
Alright. So only this spell, right? The new spell? Yeah, alright. Okay. Cool. Codex compiling. Let's go with this first. Thank you very much. Oh, come on.
Yes, and if the R is with the numbers of false increment that just indicates spaces. Ah!
Got it?
Yes. I'll translate all that we have and we can discuss it with Cat.
Good stuff, Lane. We need all the information.
And valuable insight into post-surge society that developed it.
Cipher. Compile research on asylum with Lane. That's done, right? Supply done. Okay. Consult, cool. Codex compiling, let me just do everything else first. And asylum.
I know we need to discuss the barrier and its potential ties to the flood. But want to give me a rundown of the research first?
Of course. Years after the surge, there was an inexplicable spike in casualties.
You don't think it's due to the arcs going hostile?
Well, that may be part of it, but we can't be certain due to the information blackout. All we know is that it nearly wiped the Hearthsiders out. What seems to have saved them was Asylum's execution. A defensive measure that involved sealing the underground behind a magical barrier.
Almost like the Veil.
Exactly like the Veil.
So
Alright,
the
dialogues
Enclave
and
didn't
dialogues.
just hide information from the rest of the Mater, but their own people as well.
Judging from the secrecy and a few of the letters you found, I would guess that high-level officials were paranoid. Clearly, not everyone was in favor of this measure, and some might have wished to thwart it.
People like Lucia.
And a dissenting group known as the Verdant Minds that she had ties to. Though it's entirely unclear what those ties were.
You said the casualties spiked long after the surge. Can you elaborate on what might have caused this?
This is truly the thousand-fairer question. With the information blackout, I can't find a concrete link to the cause across hundreds of pages. Arc hostility could certainly be a factor. Clearly, numerous weavers were killed by their own defense. The recorded minutes from other meetings in the war room illustrate a long period of geological instability following the surge as well. Aftershocks and earthquakes and... well, not to mention the outskirts grew more dangerous each year as the creatures were allowed to breed unculled. But these threats seemed to plateau in the early years after the surge. There is no mention of the spike that resurfaced and prompted a...
That's so strange.
It is.
Khan Stanild gave the orders to execute Asylum. Do we know anything else about him?
Judging from the series of letters between him and the commander, it would seem that, at the time, he was recently elected. And judging from the frequency with which he followed up on the commander's progress with Asylum, this defensive measure was a key pillar in his political plan. He seemed to grow increasingly concerned with his popularity among civilians in the most recent letters.
Ugh. Isn't that kind of
Leveraging a security crisis to consolidate political influence? Yes, it's incredibly slimy.
And the commander? Do we know what happened to him?
It would appear that Asylum was executed successfully, so perhaps he is still alive. But until we find the Hearthsiders, we can't know for...
It's got to be where the Hearthsiders went, right? Remember, the letter mentioned they were evacuated from the city.
To an undisclosed location. We have no real confirmation that they are down there.
But it would make sense, wouldn't it? After all, asylum can mean shelter or safekeeping.
It can also mean prison. I know everyone wants an easy answer to where they went, but something just does. You would think there would be at least one document linking Asylum to the evacuation, and there simply isn't.
So, back to the barrier. Think it's the one Lucia was trying to take down?
Yes, the very same. She was right, too. It's causing the miasma floods. The raw magic that off-gasses from the Veil is what causes the tangles to cluster at its base. In speaking with Darm, we theorized that this second barrier could potentially be doing the same thing, except in a more pressurized environment, like, say, within a barrier of kinetic...
We don't get small pockets of raw magic like tangles. We get floods of...
Precisely.
So we need to remove Asylum's barrier to stop. Lucia's thimble could undo the barrier, but we don't have the parts to build it yet.
Those parts just became a...
Okay, that was long dialogue. Thankfully, we don't have any other. Cool. Anything else? somewhere. Alright, Caspian. We can't do anything about anything actually. Supply then.
Well, Codebreakers, how are we feeling?
Satisfied. We have enjoyed reasonable success. That's Lane's way of saying they crushed it. Notes being passed between a brother and sister. Quite candid. And dissatisfied. In particular with their boss, who they refer to as the Grumple. The Grumple? A Renlan myth, where ill-behaved children would be gathered up in a sack and tossed into the river to drown at the end of the year.
Bye.
The Grumple, yes. Renlan fables prominently featured drowning as a punishment for children. The myth has fallen out of favour in recent decades, though. Ren society is less forgiving of flights of fancy. The Grumple. Really? Really.
Moving swiftly on. What else did the drop say?
Remember that ominous note about tracking individually in specific teams?
From the context provided by our hauler, we now know a significant number of Hearthsiders survived the surge.
But only just survived. They relied on the runner-hauler teams. But supplies consistently went missing. There is also a sense that the Enclave was getting increasingly dangerous for the Scouts.
The floods.
With supplies running thin, the supply teams were falling under suspicion of stealing.
This pair responded with the entirely reasonable, if exhausting, plan of overperforming.
I've done that job, Lane. Sometimes you just need to prove the ass in charge wrong.
Indeed. They collected a cache of rare items they were planning to turn in when they felt its size and value would erase any suspicion.
Do we know if they turned it in?
No, but we know what it was. Or is.
And that's where I come in.
Alright, cool. Any other dialogue? No. Of course we can't still. So we have supply run still. Complete supply run. Very nice. Search for a way to remove the barrier or consort. Okay. Search for large cache below the tattered mantle and lower Tenebron. So I guess we are going back there. Nothing else, right? Nobody's chatty anymore. Who's a good boy? Let me see where the bosses are. Oh, Renland is here. I already did that, yeah? I think so. Level 3. Stick Earth, Renland again. Yeah, we do need to go to lower, right? Lower, yeah. You know what? I'm just going to sleep. Then I'm going to hunt some bosses. Which boss though? Let me see. Okay, Drake would be nice to have more, yeah. And of course, yeah, Glasstail. Yeah, alright. I'm just going to farm some bosses before I go on any further. So, I guess I will see you in some day. Yeah, days will be progressing further. I think we are on day 12 right now, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, see you in a couple of days after farming. Alright guys, new day. So, yeah, day 14. I am at day 14. And I defeated some bosses. But I think hold on to farming bosses right now because later on it will be much easier than right now. And let me just show you that I have one more frost mine from Ice Claw boss. Let me just see the bosses first. Burning Glasstail, Ash Peak, Burning Glasstail. You need to go here and it is Flash Freeze. I am not going in the Flash Freeze right now. Alright, need to sleep one more time. To change the weather to... yeah. And also, I didn't see... yeah, craft. So I think I unlocked one kinetic bow. I'm not going to use it. Frost to Ender, yeah, exactly. Ice Slash. I think it gives you 3 line of ice wall when you do hold button. The 75, I don't think I am going to play with this. Probably not. I don't know. This one is actually better to, yeah, traversal also. Bonus health, okay. Path breaker, bonus health. Hmm. Bonus health looks cool. Alright, I thought it was bonus stamina, but yeah, bonus health. Anyway, we are not going to craft it right now. And since I have the stand, let me just level to it. Frost power, yeah. Mine stand from the ice claw boss. So one more time. I actually defeated it 2 times, but only one time I harvested it. So yeah. So later on, I think the boss drops will also become much better than what I have right now. So I've got 5 of these, 8 of these, 3 of these, 9 of these, only 5 of these. Yeah. And only 4 of these. Okay. So we do need to go to lower Denevron, but I need to sleep because, yeah, the weather is not good there right now. Let me see now. Day 14 night. Okay. Miasma, clear, and clear. Very nice. And probably I don't want to actually defeat him, but we will see. Let's go. Do the mission right now. So we need to go to Tattered Mantle. I think purchase, yeah. We are close to it. Okay. So we basically need to go in that direction, okay. No enemy here, right? No. Whoa. Alright. Treated leather. So we need to go where? Nice. Let's go. Heck. Very nice. I do want to, yeah, get this. Come on, dude. Alright, we got that. And a serenite, of course. Softwood, very nice. Oh, there is one more stone. Okay, where do we need to go? Oh, down below. So basically, yeah, where we got the something. Blueprint. Another stone. Here is something. Yeah, power of level 3, but I can't actually pick it up. Thank you. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Cannot see. Burn them alive. They are burning, right? Not, not that fast. You know what? Yeah, this guy. Thank you. Refined the salt and a Brium. Nice. I'm just picking everything up. Alright, there's the last cache below the tattered mantle. We got it.
Wow.
Rare parts
Everything
and
all right?
encrypted letter.
Yeah. There's just so much. Oh. And a letter. Encoded like the others.
So we
Can't
just need to
wait
go
to
back
work it out.
to base right now. Nice. Yeah, alright. That was nice. Okay, let's go base. Do I want to kill this guy? I don't think so, right? The boss? No, I'm not going to kill it. If I need material right later. Yeah, we can't go from here. Let's go back. Yeah, if I need material later. Well, there will be trading later, actually. So we can trade later. And yeah, there is. I thought I told you about. I thought I mentioned that, right? There is an achievement to kill a boss, any boss actually, without equipping any weapon. So this boss is really, really easy to actually kill. I am just going to Bastion, right? No, we need to go back to base here to unequip the weapon. So we will unequip all the weapon and use this spell. I can't show you here. Anyway, let's go supply then.
So, the letter. I'm prepared for bad news.
How did you know?
They were collecting supplies for other survivors. We know someone is out there. The supplies never made it to them. That and the tear stains.
Is that what that was? Yes, well, there's a lot to cover. We have the cache itself and our scrounging siblings.
We should at least give you the high-level details on both. Where do you want to start?
Talk to me about the supplies.
They did astonishing work. If I weren't sure they're both gone, I'd hire them.
Indeed, a robust collection, including several enchanted objects we barely recognize.
They had a keen eye for things that could decay and took care to preserve them.
You two sound giddy.
If there's one thing Lane and I are passionate about, it's preservation of rare objects.
Were there any hints of more of these?
As far as we can tell, this was it. Their motherlode.
It's impressive one runner could gather this much, frankly.
Have you been working your magic, Casmin?
Obviously. Thank you for bringing everything back so carefully.
Anything of note?
Yes, but let's save that until we've done the other questions.
That's enough about the
Sure.
What did the final note say?
Yes, right. It was a farewell. One sibling disappeared. The runner.
I thought the runner of the pair was the one we found.
So did we. But this last message was a farewell to his sister. Apparently the Grumpole...
Really?
I know. But apparently their boss had been ordered to stop wasting resources on the search.
And so our hauler left this farewell, hoping his sister might find it, on the off chance she was alive.
He was going to remove all their other messages so their plan wouldn't be found out.
We postulate he was on his way to do that.
When the flood, these people, however many are left, they've really been through it.
They might really need our help.
They're still organized and have a command structure, but it sounds dysfunctional.
Is there anything we could do you think?
Sadly, no. But their story will live on in our chronicle.
Did we confirm they weren't actually stealing from the Enclave?
The letter seems genuine. I think their plan was to bring in...
It says a lot about the Hearthsiders that our siblings thought this would clear any suspicion.
How so?
The cloud of suspicion tells us they were in dire times, tightening the screws on their...
But bring in a big load and we trust you. Doesn't that sound a little like a bribe?
So you think our runners were dirty?
No. I think the system's dirty, and they're just stuck working through it.
I'm not going to say the name, but do we have any sense of who was giving their...
The Enclave's leader was called the Eye, a first of firsts, after a fashion. Elected from the masters of each craft, the High Smith, High Enchanter, and so on. Unfortunately, we don't have any details about their directs. I will spare you the name.
Let's move on to something else.
Of course.
So, where do we go from here?
Good news. We compared notes with Dom. We found parts that will let us complete Lucia's thimble, from those schematics you decoded.
It has been a... Solo will handle the assembly.
I suppose the only other thing to say is... good job.
Indeed. We have made progress in unraveling the shape of what the post-Surge society looks like in the Further, these documents are invaluable to the historical record.
And maybe you put a couple souls to rest. Not to be sentimental.
Yeah, okay. So we are going to go into... What was the name? Hark?
All right. Let's go over everything we know so far.
We know that, for a time after the Surge, civilians continued to live in Tenebron until they were forced to evacuate the city. We're still not sure the cause.
Wherever the Hearthsiders went, they're still actively sending scouting groups to scavenge for supply. From the uniform, the creeper who was watching Bryn sleep belongs to one of these groups.
We also know that a defensive procedure codenamed Asylum sealed access to the Enclave underground. This was done using a barrier almost exactly like the Veil.
Lucia, an ex-High Enchantress, opposed Asylum and began working on ways to sabotage it.
Her research forecasted that the barrier would cause the Enclave to flood with miasma. The very same flood that seems to have killed Lucia before she was able to finish her thimble.
But we have her design. It could disrupt Asylum's barrier.
So Lucia's thimble is the key to our survival.
It's less a key and more like a magical battering ram.
Whatever works.
What is it, Lane?
It's just, I've pored over all the documents we've compiled, and a concrete link between the evacuation plan and the underground is nowhere to be found. I can't shake the feeling we're missing something.
Lane, If it turns out the underground is filled with 5-headed lizards spitting poison instead of hearthsiders, I'll be fine. Skies. That might even be more fun.
We have different definitions of...
Being a weaver isn't about being certain all the time. It's about taking calculated risks to carve a path forward. And regardless of the Hearthsider's location, disrupting the barrier is the only option to stop the flood.
You're right. I just hope that if we did miss something, it doesn't come back to bite us.
Even if it does, we will handle it.
That settles it. Bryn, it's time to use the thing.
Okay, we got everything. Let's go craft. Quest complete. Finally, that was a long quest. Finally, Lost City. So we have a dialogue. Seriously.
The half-siders are scavenging their own city.
I'm worried about them after that particular...
You've a kind heart, Bryn. Though I...
Okay. We have more dialogues here.
A shame to lose such prodigious runners.
The Hearthsiders have had it harder than any...
Indeed. We shan't let their efforts go to waste. Lucia's thimble is...
Food, anything else? Okay, new station upgrade available. Finally, first thing first.
Our supply runners might be why there are so many crates gathered around the city.
Why do they reappear, though?
Dom and I have a theory. The Arcs might still be partially...
So, when they're not trying to kill me, they... tidy up the place?
Like I said, a theory. But that was a big part of what they were built to do.
Okay, upgrade station. First thing first. So we will be able to carry 2 files. Okay, two files. Nice. That is very nice. And level 4. Yep. Pin will have 27 slots available in her pack, and the Sky will be able to pull up 8. Okay. First thing first, of course. Level 4. Upgrade station. So there is one more station that will unlock later. And we have to upgrade everything, of course. I need 50, 150 right now. Okay. Let's go salvage everything. Oh, we have 160, seriously. No. That's okay. 278 is way much. So let's go with this. Yeah, we got one more file. Very nice. That will help immensely. And level 4. Problem is I don't have. Yeah. Okay. That is all done. Yeah, 128. Very nice. All right. These things. I want these things, but yeah. Glacial sliders. So those are enemies. I think they will only spawn in... what do you call it? Icy weather. Freeze. Fast freeze, right? Yeah. We have seen him or them in the first map. What is the name? Rainwood Hollow. Okay. Clear. Everything is clear. There's a drought. Okay, I can just go and kill this guy. In the drought, it is really nice. That's just my problem is, yeah, the flying thing. It can fly everywhere. I am going to actually kill first thing first, so that it will be level 3. And maybe after that I will kill him without the weapon. Okay, we can't. We'll have to come back here. That's okay, I think. I'm just going there and kill this guy. Anything else before I go? Oh yeah, craft. But I can't upgrade this because I don't have that here. Can I? Oh yeah, we can upgrade more. Right. 5311. I can definitely upgrade this fire bow. Let's go. Equip. 115 Austrian leather. Hmm. Same turn leather, seriously. 5 to 1. I mean, I have everything. So much so, yeah, let's
Most
go.
people couldn't even stand straight wearing one of those. You, however.
Okay. This thing. Hmm. Magic regeneration. One of these. So 41133. So three of them here. Hmm. 4 of them here. Okay,
Nice
upgrade
to work on
this.
something a little lighter every once in a while. Kept
Let's
it
go
light
upgrade
for
this.
agility.
Magic regeneration. I am going to actually upgrade this also. Can I upgrade one more time? Hmm. Let's go.
Fit
Do
for a
it.
point.
I don't know about this actually. Okay. I really don't know. I also have this. You know what? Never mind. Let's go craft. Yeah, we have everything.
Thank you for your help with that, Bryn. You've a deft hand for flame magic. You can wear Sev's apprentice hat for one day. Also, Lucia knew what she was doing. This thimble was clearly designed to pair seamlessly with Enclave construction.
Must be her experience as a high enchantress at work.
Based on Lucia's notes and what we discovered at the Bastion, this was custom designed to disrupt Asylum's barrier.
If it can stop the flood, we need to use it soon.
Agreed. We don't know how much time we have left.
Lucia's thimble. Very nice. Cool. Use Lucia's thimble. Very nice. Fire. Oh, okay. I like that. Anyway, let's go. I'm just going to actually defeat the boss first. And yeah, just Meyer because it is short. It will help. Yeah, Sapper's Lake is good enough. Okay. We see 147, and if we change it to this, 100 only. Okay. Armor 144. 84, 88, 70 weight. Can you give me Is it taking any damage? I don't think so, right? Thank you. Makarahide. No. I thought we will get that. The one I need. Whole lot of. See, where is the sky flying? We don't know. And there should be a marker where the boss is. Flying boss at least. Oh, I found it. Shoot. What? Where is this guy? Alright, should I call him here? Yeah, there you go. Come on here. Can you come down, please? Oh, it's hurting me now. We need to get out of here. This is going to blow. Where is this guy? Finally. It's coming down. It is bad. It is bad. I don't have stamina. Where is this guy? Oh, come on. Ooh. Thank you. Okay. All right. Full health gone. Can you drink, please? I think I broke one, yeah, exactly. You can see the gaps. You know what? Let's go here. Oh, dude, seriously? Okay, I need to find, yeah, exactly this. Thank you. Where is this guy? Can you leave that, please? Thank you. And this is gone. Let's go climb. Climb and get one wing. Seriously, dude. No. Run away from me. What is this? Iron boot, okay. Man, it takes so much time to kill him. And this is gone, very nice. Okay, got it. I thought I saw a potion somewhere. Anyway, we can drink, it's okay. Alright, wing is gone. Claws are gone. I just need to climb here and yeah, do this. Alright, level 3. Oh dude, come on.
That frost strand will be useful.
Okay, that died. Very nice. So one of these, two of these. That's it. Seriously, that's it? Nothing else? Come on, dude. I don't want to do boss fight. Nothing else, right? Yep, nothing else. So we're done here, let's go. I can't unequip weapon here without going to base, so yeah. And base to level 3. Day 15, afternoon. And dialogue.
You know, there's one silver lining.
What's that?
We know the Hearthsiders still have some advanced production The materials they were gathering don't have much use for basic survival.
Any concerns about...
None. They've been there long enough. Scavenger. These kinds of materials are too...
Okay, level 3. Frost mine. Exquisite frost mine resonance, cool. So everything right now is level 3. Cool. And I wanted to do, let me just see. Yeah, that quest is complete. So what I wanted to see, yeah, exactly. Second Earth is in Miasma. I wanted to open up the achievement. You know what? I'm just going to sleep. Let me see now. stricken earth, clear. He is in upper Tenebron. Okay, very nice. Let's go. Okay, for the achievement, we need to talk with her, cast paint, change equipment, and yeah, remove this. So remove everything. All three of these. Basically unequip it. There is a button. So I don't have any weapon on me. Only thing is armor, right? And our spells. Let's go. Defeat and get the achievement before we move on. Stricken Earth. So I guess I'm going to start. Yeah, from the river side, I think. Maybe Spire. Yeah, let's go with this. Spire. Okay, no weapon. Exactly, no weapon. Let's go. So now that we have level 3, we can actually take off all the armor and straight up go harvest it. You know what, guy? You fight with this guy. Alright. Yep, let's go. Seriously? Okay, mana. Seriously? Alright, now we just need to run. Okay, it is. Yeah, we need to go. The point. Okay, let's go. We can just harvest it without doing anything. Hopefully he won't catch us before we do that though. Okay, and that will give us the achievement to defeat a boss without weapons. There you go, matter over mind. Defeated a great creature or Archon without equipping a weapon. Very nice. So we got only one, seriously. Yeah, that is the problem with harvesting. Only one gold. Seriously, only one gold. Anyway. Well, the fight wasn't hard. It didn't take so much time, so yeah. It's okay. Anyway, let's go home. I need all the weapons, right? Okay, so yeah, I don't think I'm going to start right now. I'm just going to sleep in the real life. So 5 of these, 9 of these, cool. 16 and 4. I don't think I have that much that we can put all the 5-star in one. Okay. I don't even have a 5-star here. Oh, wait. I have a Boreal Silk. Wait. Go back. Let me upgrade it. What is this? I thought I had a Boreal Silk. What? Okay. That I was actually reforging. My bad. I got excited there. Yeah, so what if I don't even use it here? Actually, that will be cool. So this is same with this. I need only one, right? So, okay, this one is really good. Problem with this thing, Ice Claw actually drops it, and that boss only drops, I think, only 1 or 2. Even if you defeat it. I need only one, right? Yeah, you know what? Reforge it so that I can upgrade it. I am upgrading it, right? What the heck happened here? Oh, whatever we are using. Okay. That is how. Huh. Is that seriously it? Define Iron Heart. You know what? I'm taking a screenshot. If I go back to the forge. Okay. I do this. Level 2s and all. I don't have level 1s. I guess this one because we have 43. No. There are more. Thank you.
I think you and I are the only ones here who can swing one of these. Oh,
So if I go
and
to
Seth.
upgrade it now, we'll take only this. Okay. I will take that. Level 2. I can always reforce that, right?
Sharper than you think.
And level 4. So right now it gives 130. Now I can reforge it. Seriously? And I was waiting for that. It doesn't increase anything? No, it did, right? From 130 to 160. Yes. 83. I think I will take it. Iron Heart Crystal. Yeah, I did. Okay, let's go with this. Five of them. 3, 4, 3, 1, 3, 4. I think I'm going with this. 2, 3. I have nothing else. 4 of these, seriously. This one is, yeah, kinda nice. I don't really care about cold resistance right now. I will have this probably. Two, three, four of these. I am not going to use this right now. Yeah, let's use this. Alright, I was seriously waiting for that. I shouldn't have. 174. I don't know if it is actually. Let me just see. Because I did screenshot. Yeah, okay, definitely increased from 147 to 174. I should have been doing that. Upgrade so we can. All right, can I upgrade everything then? What is this? Reforge, okay. Pensacala. Basically, I'm going for code resistance, right, on this? Yeah, okay. So let me just reforge it for the code resistance. Okay, let's go upgrade it now. And reforge it back. What do we have for code resistance? Of course, nothing here. Oh, it needs 17. Okay, that is why. That is why. Okay, okay, okay. My bad. I just. Okay, I don't have that much. So I'm kind of stuck here. Now it is increasing heat resistance and all. Yeah, let's go with heat resistance, I guess. 17 of them. What? Anyway, serenite. 9 of them. 441. This 17 will be all gone. E5, okay, for the heat resistance, this one will be cool. Yeah, I messed up there. Requirement has also increased. 1829. I guess I will go with 18 probably. Okay, this one 12. Yeah, let's go with this.
It's going to look great.
Okay, okay, okay. I will update later then. Whatever is done is done. little bit more red. So I have 108 heat resistance and 76 cold resistance. I think cold resistance went down. Alright, I'm just going to sleep for the day. Let me see what bosses do we have. Ash Peak. Actually flash freeze, yeah. It is nice. But I'm not going to, yeah. Alright, I think that screams kill me. Alright, this is it for this session. I guess I'm just going to sleep in real life also. And I will pick up from here and we will go to Archon's Hearth. Complete that. I think after that Institute will open. Yeah, another map. Where can we see? Locations, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or more remaining. Very nice.